kids be thinking you have the answers to stuff you don't. That's the only thing I don't like as a parent. Like kids think they parents is like the most intelligent people on earth, and it's like, you asking me questions, bro, I'm Googling just like you. Like, I don't really know. And sometimes they be asking me stuff I'm not ready for. Like, I walked them to school every day, right? We was walking the other day, and there was a dude walking down the street, and he had a little hitch in his giddy up. You feel me? Like, so I'm not laughing at him, but like this is, so he had one of these, right? This is how he was walking, right? And my son goes, "What's wrong with him?" And I said, I don't know, dude, bro, but I don't know. He's like, "But why he walk like that?" I said, "Well, we live in LA, he might have got a BBL. That ass might be new. He might not know how to work it yet, you know what I mean? He might be adjusting." But I said, "Son, clearly he has a disability." And he goes, "What's a disability?" And I said, like he ain't got the abilities, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't do, like, I can do this, he can't. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't got the abilities to do all the things. He's got a disability. I didn't know how to explain it. And he's like, "But what are disabilities?" I was like, "All right, well, you got your mental disabilities and you got your physical disabilities." He's like, "What's the difference?" I'm like, "Bro, like, come on, man." I said, "Okay, all right, here. Remember when we watched The Goonies? Remember Sloth, "Hey, you guys." I said, "Remember him?" They said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, he had all that shit. Like, he had everything, the physical, the mental. He was the Thanos of disabilities. He collected everything. He was fucked up, Anything you had, he had it, I said, so that's an extreme version, but those are disabilities, right? And now we're down a rabbit hole of disabilities because he got more follow-ups. So somehow we land on autism. And he's like, "What's autism?" I was like, "I'm not really sure, but apparently all y'all got that shit now? Like, I don't know. It wasn't a thing when I was a kid. You just went to a different class and we saw you after school. Like, you know what I mean? You got a little extra time on your test. Like, I don't know what autism is, but apparently, that's a thing now, but I don't know." And they was like, "Oh, okay." And he's asking more questions. Then we land on Down syndrome. He's like, "What's Down syndrome?" I was like, "Bro, you killing me, bro." I said, "Okay, we got chromosomes in our body, right? And when you have an extra one, it causes this thing called Down syndrome." He's like, "Yeah, but what is it?" I said, "The syndrome, bro. Like, it's down. It's not up. It's down. Like, I don't know." He's like, "But what's the syndrome?" I was like, "It's the thing. All right, listen, hold on." So I Googled Down syndrome. I click Google Images, all right? And I show him a picture of somebody with Down syndrome, because kids are visual. I said, "This is Down syndrome." He goes, "Oh, I've seen those before." I was like, "No, don't call them those, bro. They're just people. Don't say those." He was like, "No, they're really nice." I said, "Oh, they're the best. I love people with Down syndrome. They're super honest. They're hella funny. Like, they're great to hang out with. I love them to death." You know what I mean? He's like, "But what make them like that?" I was like, "That's just how they are." He's like, "Do they all look like that?" I said, "That's typically the factory setting. Yeah, that's the avatar that they start off with. You know what I mean? Like, that's, if you were creating one, that's the look. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but that's what it is. And he said, "Okay, but why they like that?" I said, "Bro, it's just, Now, mind you, I didn't get frustrated with him because my 9-year-old, he's a very sweet kid. He's just empathetic. So he just wants to know things because he's nice. Like, he got an award at school for being the nice kid. Like, and not no bullshit. He just got an award because I was like, "Why did he get it?" And they said, "Because during PE, like, he's the best athlete out there." You know what I mean? Duh, right? And what he does is he picks all the kids who aren't good or who don't have friends and everything so they feel included. You know what I mean? Like, that's who he is, right? Yeah, he's just nice. He's just nice. Which is way better than my 7-year-old, because my 7-year-old be like, "Man, them niggas trash. Get him out of here." Like, he don't care. My 7-year-old be like, "Get his weak ass out of here." You know what I mean? He don't care. 7-year-old is savage, bro. He different. So, mind you, the whole time I'm talking, I'm only talking to the 9-year-old. The 7-year-old is walking a little bit behind us. So he's like, "Dad, what makes people like this?" And I said, "Well, you got to understand something. I really, honestly, I don't know, but you just have to accept the fact there are some people like you and me and Mommy, and then there's some people who aren't." And as I'm saying this, the 7-year-old's behind me going, "They not like us. They not." I said, no. Don't do that for Down syndrome, bro. That was for Drake, you know what I mean? Don't do that, That's just who they are, And they're always asking questions. I'd be like, "Damn, bro." And then sometimes I'm forced to talk to them about stuff because it gets brought to my attention by the other adults. You know what I mean? Because I'm in these group chats that I'm asked to be in. You feel me? I got thrown in the group chats with the non-working white moms. You know, they don't have shit to do. They don't have shit to do but fuss, you know? And I'm like, I got things to do. And all they do is fuss. Starbucks orders, whatever the hell their problem is, you know? When are they coming back with the pumpkin spice? You know, they're just mad. And so, I'm on a hit you kind of late, you know what I mean? But I'm coming back from a flight one time, and you ever been in a group chat that's going so fast you can't keep up with the chat because they moving too fast? So they going off, and I'm only seeing like white mom trigger phrasers in the thing, but I don't know what's going on, you know? So I just see stuff. This is an outrage. We need to do something. Who do we need to speak to? We do not have to stand for this. Where are the authorities? I was like, oh, the authorities, she's serious. You know? But I can't figure out why they mad. And then I see the sentence, and I see a sentence I ain't never seen before in my life. It said, it's true, it said, they shouldn't be reading the kids gay books. What? I ain't never heard that in my life. I've heard gay, I've heard books, and never seen them smash. Like, I've never heard it. And so, I guess one of the 6-year-olds went home and told the mom that the teacher or whoever was at school and they were reading them gay books. And I'm like, 6-year-old? I got follow-up questions, because since when have 6-year-olds ever gotten anything right in context? Like, they've been known to mess some things up. Like, I just seen a thing the other day online where this mom initially got mad at the teacher because the kid went home and said, the teacher said that we got to bring bisexual gifts to school. And the teacher said, ma'am, I said unisex. That's completely different from bisexual. Bisexual means everybody in the class about to fuck, you know what I mean? Unisex just means you can wear this shirt or me, you know, that's it, completely different. So me having sense, I went home to talk to my kids because I'm like, I want to get to the bottom, see what's really going on. And the only thing I even agreed with the moms with was they felt like that conversation should be had at home first, before school, which I agree with that, right? But I'm still like, it's got to be more to it. So I get off the plane, I go home, drop my bags off. I open my kids' door, they playing their little video games. I said, pause the game, I need to talk to y'all. They said, what's up? I said, I got a question. I said, what's up? I said, y'all be reading gay books, you know? I didn't know how to phrase it, you know? I didn't know how to ask. And so my oldest son was like, what are you, gay books? I said, I don't know, read the chat, bro. That's what they said. I don't know. He said, no, we don't read no gay books. I said, is there gay subject matter in the books? They said, no. I said, is there any gay characters? They said, no. I said, who reading y'all the books? Is the librarian reading y'all the books? And if so, is the librarian, does she dress like mommy? Or does she dress more like daddy? Like what? Or is it a dude? And if it's a dude, because I don't want to, is it a dude? And if it's a dude, is he like daddy? Or is he like, when he, is he like when y'all not listening, does he yell or does he snap at you? Like how does he get your attention? And they said, no, it's a lady. I said, okay, like original recipe? Like it's like, has she been a lady all school year? Or like in 2025 I gotta figure out like what's happening, you know? And I don't want to be offensive, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. And so they like, no, it's just a standard issue lady. I said, okay. Ovaries included, we got it, right? I said, so nobody gay? They said, not that we know of. And I said, okay, I guess I got nothing to ask. And all of a sudden, the older one goes, oh, we learned about Harvey Milk. I said, oh, the gay politician from San Francisco. Okay, got it. I said, what y'all learned? They said he was gay and he fought for gay rights and that sometimes people are mean to gay people just because they're gay. I said, okay. What do y'all think about that? First of all, do y'all know what gay is? And they say, yeah, when a boy likes a boy and a girl likes a girl. I said, okay. What y'all think about that? Like I said, my oldest, he's an empathetic kid. He's sweet. He goes, well, I think it's a little weird. But I don't think you should be mean to anybody just because they're gay. You should treat everybody with love and respect. I was like, you got it, bro. You can raise yourself. I'm about to go be a deadbeat, man. I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, he got life figured out. It's not hard. Just treat everybody with love and respect. That's not hard. A fucking 9-year-old knows that. I don't know how adults don't know that. You know what I mean? It's not hard. All right? It's not hard. So then I go to Savage. I said, so what do you think about gay? He goes, ugh, right? That was his response, right? And some of y'all got tight because you're like, oh my God, that was homophobic. No, it's not, he's 7. All right, it wasn't homophobic, just he don't like dudes. So the thought of 2 dudes was gross to him, right? So I had to let him know that response was okay. You know, I was like, hey, that's okay. Daddy thinks it's gross too, however. I said, what's the rule? He said, treat everybody with love and respect. I was like, you got it. And then I had to let him know that that reaction wasn't even gay specific. So I told him the truth. I said, you know what? Daddy has that same reaction when he sees straight ugly couples. So and we've all done it. Everybody in this room has been out at a restaurant or walking down the street, and you see a couple, and you be like, they be fucking? Like, we've all had that thought. We've all had that thought. So I'm not gonna shame a 7-year-old for a normal thought that we all have. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Crazy. And then the reason why I'm talking about all these things and stuff like that, you know, because a lot of people be like, oh, the black community is homophobic, which I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. They say it all the time, black people are homophobic. This is why I don't think it's true, because I grew up in church, and if black people were homophobic, he already knows where I'm going. He already knows where I'm going, because if we were homophobic, how did the choir have a piano player? Like, how? If you ever been to a black church, you mean to tell you thought this choir, you thought he liked girls? Like, no. And nobody cared. Nobody cared that he was tickling balls on Saturday night. Nobody cared. As long as he came in on Sunday and tickled them ivories, nobody cared. Nobody cared. He was gay as shit, so I don't buy that, right? I don't buy it. But